What is up, everyone? Welcome to our new adventure set review. Today we're talking about the green cards, and I'm joined, as always, by Cody. Hello, Cody.
Hail, adventurers.
I am also joined by special guest, Drumlin the Dwarf. What's up, pal?
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
So you're really into green cards, right?
Yeah, I play Cell. I play a very special brand of Cell. If you've ever been decked out by Cell, I do not apologize. I was proud of it.
All right. So the what is it called? The numbers, the letter grades. They're letter grades. They're not numbers. They will be in the description below. I'm not going to go over them before our set review, but if you want to check them out, you can check them out, and we can just get right into it with our leader, Son Goku. So there's a 15k on the front side. When attacking, draw one card, and then when your life is at 3 or less, draw a card, flip it over. And then the back side is a 20k with permanent your turn. This card gets plus 10k power, so it doesn't draw when it attacks, but it's always a 30k on your turn. And then end of your turn, discard one card from your hand. If your life is at 2 or less and you have 7 or less energy, add the top card of your deck to your life. What are your thoughts on it, guys?
I really like this leader.
Okay,
I'm a
good.
big fan of like Zamasu and like the slower leaders, like UI. I love UI. But yeah, this is a very good leader. I think I couldn't test him properly because, and I was trying to tell people, it's like, I'm not really testing him because we didn't have the rares I thought he was going to have to play, or some of the uncommons he ended up getting. We just didn't have everything, so he wasn't like very testable because he didn't seem like he would be a generic leader. Turns out he was pretty good. I was glad that I waited to really give a very hefty opinion of him, but he turned out to be a lot better than I expected, to the point where I think he might be better than droids.
Interesting. Okay. That's kind of crazy.
So yeah, I'm kind of like a similar situation. When you look at the leader just on its own, it looks pretty bad. Like, he doesn't draw on his backside and awaken at 3. He's a 30k swing, but droids can do that too. But when you get the full picture of what he wants to do, it's a really fun deck, and his plays are really nasty.
How so? Like, explain. How are his plays nasty?
So he does this really cool thing where for 4 energy he just hits you for 65 double crit.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
It's
guess we'll
just a
get
really,
to that.
yeah, he just does this really fun thing where he's like, okay, I'm just gonna beat you to death. And
Yeah.
another thing that's really annoying, you know, like when you used to fight Zamasu, if you could only deal 1 damage a turn to him, it felt like you were making no progress. This leader feels that exact same way, except if you deal a damage to them, you activate their deck and you made no progress. So when you get to when you get to the later stage of the game, the deck just gives like this pinball-y feel where you're going from like 3 to 2, sometimes down to 1, but getting back up to 3 because you live 2 turns because you just have like meteors and resources to not die.
Huh.
Yeah,
That seems
he's
kinda
deceptively good.
Okay. All right. If you had to give it a letter grade based on just other leaders.
So this leader by himself, I'm gonna give him like a C, because
Okay.
I think the leader is not particularly why the deck's good. It's the support around him. Like, this leader only functions because of like the cards they made that really pushed this archetype to function. So I'm more on him being a C and like less being able to be like a splashable generic leader as we go forward.
Yeah, I'm in kind of the same situation with that. He's like I said, just as the leader, he doesn't look good. What he wants to do is really good, though. It's very different from other leaders, which I always enjoy that, because the green playstyle of get to 8 and just play Broly, it gets old very quickly.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I'm glad we're doing something different, and I'm really excited to try it. This is the alt art. I think this alt art looks so good.
Yeah, I love this alt art.
This
will
looks
say-
insanely good.
I wish one of his artworks, like the front side, was him, like, you know, right before he goes Super Saiyan, he's standing on the shore, and he's like all like angry. I wish one of the arts was that. But other than that, I do enjoy the artworks.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
with
it.
you.
I think it's cool that it's the super KO Kenny tried to knock out Frieza with and did nothing.
He's the bacon in the fridge for all living things
Yeah,
that cry out
dude.
in hunger, right?
Yeah.
All right, first, well, these are just vanillas. Okay, these are C's. Whatever.
See, boy.
They're King Kai planet, though. That's neat. But yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's a dead Yamcha. So C+.
Yeah, C+ for dead Yamchas.
We have Super Kamiguru. 2-drop 10k, 10k combo. It's a common. End of your turn, place one card in your life to your drop. Okay, so it crits yourself at the end of the turn. Activate main. Switch this card in a battle area to rest mode. During this turn, the next time you use an extra with cost 5 and Namekian and special traits, you don't have to pay the cost. Does Special Beam Cannon have Namekian?
Yes.
Yep.
So this is
Okay, that's cool.
deceptively a good card.
That's cool.
Because like you have to crit yourself, but the fact that you could just like play this on 2 and Special Beam Cannon something
That's
is
really
kind
good.
it's kind of funny. So I do think this card is like
You can't Sensu
it's gonna
Beam,
be-
right? No, Sensu Beam's not even Namekian, so it doesn't matter.
no, but this card you can use this to just Special Beam Cannon. Having the ability to pay 2 for that is really valuable, like especially when you have to get to 8 energy, because that means you can do this plus like Piccolo and do like the dreaded double Special Beam Cannon on
Yeah.
8, which is crazy. So this is like, you're gonna play it in Piccolo, but you do have to understand that if you can't remove this from your board, it's going to kill you, because that end of turn effect is not optional and will
Right, but like
happen every turn.
you can just play it, use the ability, attack, comboed away. Like that's
Yep.
not a big deal.
Oh no, his ability switches him to rest.
You know, I just
Can't
read
do that.
I
Yeah,
just
you
read
can't do that.
too. Okay.
Yeah. He has
So you
to
can't
he
do
has to
that.
rest himself. No. So if you're using him once, he has to crit you a life basically.
I know.
So-
Imagine reading, right? Okay.
Yo,
I
it's
think
high to
this is like-
find.
I think this is like a pretty good card, though. I think this is like C+. I'd give it. Seems like a solid role player, but like slightly better. I don't know.
I'm kind of
Okay.
there. I'm kind of there. C+.
Yeah.
The effects.
My boy Marcus.
The two of the effects together are so polarizing because it's like, on one hand you crit yourself, which is very bad, but Special Beam Cannon for 2 is very good. Important note: never ever play this against yellow, because then they're just gonna lock it and laugh at you as you slowly crit to death. But yeah, I don't know what to think.
I don't know.
of
If
it.
they're locking it, they're not locking other things, and you can just kill them.
I think it's mandatory in the Piccolo deck, but I think it's just
I agree.
there's probably some situations you can play this in other decks and do some neat stuff. I don't know. It's cool. I'm a fan of it. C+ is fine.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I do like it too. I think it's a fair card. That's where C is, right?
Yeah, C is like playable.
Yeah, it's definitely playable. I could put it as a C.
Okay, cool. C+ for me. Son Goku. 3-drop, 20k, 10k combo is a rare. Permanent, your turn. If your life is at 2 or less, this card in a battle area gets plus 15k power. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. This is pretty decent. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I think it's actually fine. I prefer the dual attacker over
Oh,
this
I don't
guy,
know
but
that one yet. Okay.
he's a promo. You're not going to see him while we're going through this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but this card's also good. Like the thing I was talking about, where the deck bounces between 2 and 3 all the time. Like you'll be at 3 when going into your turn sometimes, because like you had to defend a double strike, so you could play this guy, go back down to 2. Now he's a 35k swing. Then you could pay 2 more, and then play the double striker.
Yeah.
And then you can. So like you need a lot of cards to pick up that 1 life for when people try to leave you at 3 or threaten to put you from 3 to 1. So you play a whole bunch of cards that take life. And also if you go to 2, you could like play this, go to 2, then play a Gohan and kill anything on their board. Whole bunch of different play lines. So like you do need multiple cards that can take you from 3 to 2, and you would like them to have like a good upside. Like the one Goku's a dual attacker, this one's a 35. The Gohan kills anything. So there's a lot of you can play the secret rare for 3. So there's a ton of benefit to going from 3 to 2 and back up to 3.
Right. I just like ping pong it, and then you can discard at the end of the turn. Yeah, this is really good. I like it. I think this is like a solid C+.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good with the
it's-
C+.
Definitely around there. It's like Cody said, it's good for what Goku wants to do. He wants to go from 3 to 2 to use his abilities and then go back up to 3 at the end of the turn. It's another card that lets him do that, so it's very good. It's also a 35k swing.
Super combo, Chi-Chi. Okay, this is the best super combo we have so far. 4 of in every green deck. This is perfect.
B plus.
Yep, B+. Love Chi-Chi.
It says Dragon Ball on her bag.
It sure does. Okay. Chiaotzu, 1 drop, 5k, 10k combo, on play. If your life is at 2 or less, choose up to 1 battle card, cost 5 or less in your opponent's battle area, and it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Whatever.
I'll be honest with you, this card is extremely frustrating.
What?
This card is so frustrating. So, like, you play these, stun their board, combo them off, and pick them up with Hercules. And you can just keep board stunned, like,
Chiaotzu's
forever.
an Earthling, you're right, okay.
Yeah, and it's a 1-drop, and it's a 10k.
Interesting.
I was thinking the same way you were, Tim. Like, when I first read this, I was like, it's not all that great. And then you see it in action, and with Goku specifically, he doesn't need to stun anything 5 or higher because you're not going to see anything 5 or higher with how quickly he's playing the game. And it looks bad with the 2 or less life thing, but again, that's what he's trying to do. He goes to 2 life on his turn, does whatever he wants to do, play a Chiaotzu, stun something. He's going back to 3 at the end of the turn, so it's fine. It's another card that it's not all that playable outside of Goku, though, because if you're at 2 at the end of the turn, you're probably just dead on the crackback, but
Okay.
that's not a problem Goku has.
Yeah, Goku just survives the craziest stuff, and usually decks are either being killed or in a position where they can't really do much to try to revenge kill you because they have no cards from the aggression. So oftentimes Chiaotzu just prevents your opponent from actually putting any pressure on you and allows you to still hit them because you're only investing 1 energy and then still playing like your dual attackers or your secret rare. So you're getting to control their board while putting humongous pressure into them. This card's really frustrating.
Interesting. Okay. All right, I'm kind of on board now. I'm gonna give this a C.
Yeah, it's 100% a C, and I think it's really, if it wasn't for the Goku deck, this would be like an unplayable card.
Right. I mean, just reading it just seems so bad, but if that's what you're trying to do, then okay, I'll try it.
I was going to put it a little higher than that. I was going to say it's like a solid B, but
A B?
Yeah, I don't think he's a B level
like a
card.
B minus. I don't know. Like it's really good. Like once you actually learn what the Goku wants to do, a lot of his cards are deceptively good.
Yeah.
I'm more on the boat that this is a C because like there's a lot of games you would just win never playing this,
Okay.
and you just use it as like combo power and then pick it back up.
Next, we got Chiaotzu's Buddy. 2 drop, 20k, 5k combo on play. Place 1 card from your life into its owner's drop. Okay. Choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Okay, this just seems much worse.
It's not very good.
This is like F. This is so bad.
Yep.
Yeah, you
F.
don't want to crit yourself.
No, this is really bad.
Especially green. Green does not like crits at all.
Yeah, I hate this. Okay.
Yeah, yeet.
What was that?
I said yeet F
Oh, okay.
into the trash.
We got Little Green. 3 drop,
Little
5k,
Green.
10k combo. Activate main. Switch this card in a battle area to rest mode. If your life is at 1, add the top card of your deck to your life.
Yeah, you read that right.
Okay. That's it?
That's all it does.
Okay. I don't want to play this.
It's all right. Like you're probably not gonna play it, but again, it's for the Goku deck. If you're at 1 on your
You go right
turn,
back to 3.
Yeah, you go right back to 3 off of this. You're paying 3. This brings you to 2. End of turn, you're going to 3.
Okay. But like, yeah, this just seems like a waste of a card in the deck. I don't like it. D.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of playing it. I'm more like a C minus because I think
Okay.
it can be played in that deck, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd say C as well. Like you can play it, but for the same value, you can play other cards and just kill your opponent.
Basically.
Nail. 2 drop, 15k, 10k combo. This is a blocker. Permanent opponent's turn. Your guru can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills. What?
Yo, how flavorful is that? Nail protects Guru.
This is great. Okay. So this is like super interesting where like you kind of want your guru to die though, right?
I mean, yeah. Eventually.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I really want to play this, but I'm going to give it a C.
I wouldn't play this either. There's other cards in the set that give you more that are essentially the same. I would rate him a C plus just because he's thematic. I'm not sure how that ranks in, but
I'm giving F, dude. Yeah, I'm with Colt. It's getting an F for flavor.
Oh, okay, there we go. F for flavor. I love it. All right, next we got Piccolo. 4-drop, 25k, 10k combo on play. Place one card from your life into its owner's drop. Add up to one card with Namekian and its special traits from your drop to its owner's hand.
No, energy. You ramp it.
Wait, what?
You ramp it.
Special traits from your drop to its owner's energy. Wow, I read that completely wrong. Why did I think it was
you
hand?
ramp it. And it doesn't ramp it in rest mode. That's important to note.
Okay, so you're essentially taking a card from life and ramping yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, that's the way
So
to
it's
think
like
about it.
Nappa.
Yep.
yeah, it's Nappa with combo power. Costs 1 extra. It doesn't have the effect of either ramp or you can't attack. It's a good card. I do like this, and it looks like it crits yourself, but you're putting it into your energy. So
Right.
in this case, I'm okay with it, and it's an energy you're getting in active mode.
Which is
You're
something
right.
Nappa
Look at
doesn't
that. Yeah,
do.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, this is fine. This is like a C. Seems
Yeah.
pretty decent in Piccolo.
See?
Oh yeah, Piccolo plays this.
Next, we got Dr. Brief. 1-drop, 5k, 5k combo on play. Look at 7 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 extra with cost 2 or less. Add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of their owner's deck in a random order. Oh, I thought this was going to be way better.
It
Top
reminds
7 for an
me-
extra is kind of cool, but
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of what's his name? Moa. He's top
Yeah.
5 searches for an extra. I don't believe the extra is cost restricted. So
Or a Paragus.
or a Paragus, but we're not really running Paragus anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, this is really bad.
I will say this over Moa though. This is notable because it can be picked up by Hercule. It does find your defensive extras, but that's about it. If
You know,
you're-
JB in
wait,
chat
really them.
is right. If
This
this was
searches
3 or less,
Gingertown.
it would take Gingertown, and that would be so good. Yeah,
It doesn't search. Yeah, the only thing that's benefit about this is that it's like an Earthling for Gingertown.
but it
That's
can't
like
get
it.
Gingertown, right?
It cannot find Gingertown.
I don't like Gingertown.
All right.
Well, that's your opinion, and it's wrong, man.
Next, we got Bulma. 1-drop, 5k, 5k combo. Rare. On play, look at 3 cards top of your deck. Reveal 1 card with Planet Namek and special traits. Put it in your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of owner's deck in a random order. This card seems great.
Yep, good.
This is
good.
like C+. Really good cantrip.
Yeah, C+ cantrip. Yep.
Yep. Searches everything in the deck minus the super combo.
I love it. We got Vegeta next. 2-drop, 20k, 5k combo is a rare. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Then, if your life is at 2 or less, draw 1 card. Yes.
This
I
is
love
just
it.
draw 2.
I
It's
love
literally
it.
just draw 2 cards in this.
This is so good.
Yep, pay 2, draw 2. It's a mandatory life take. That's a little relevant. You're not really going to be playing this outside of the Goku deck. You can. It's kind of like Nia's with 5k less combo power.
It is
in that
basically a
case.
draw 2.
Yeah, this is just draw. This is great. I think this is B-. I think it's really good.
I will say this is a card I did play in almost every game I played the deck, so I
Oh.
can be there with like a B-. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm on that opinion too. It's anything that can get the Goku's abilities active is great, and it just draws you too.
Yeah, agreed. Muri, 1-drop, 10k combo. Blocker. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. So this is mandatory.
This is mandatory, but this is a
One
1-drop
drop.
life taker blocker
is so
with 10k
good.
combo power.
This
This
is
is
so good.
probably the best green rare. I'm giving this guy a B+.
Okay, that's crazy. But like B minus, like yes. B maybe. This is really good. This card.
This is gonna be played. This is gonna be played in like droids. We'll probably play this just to have like a very cheap card to go from 5 to 4. This is gonna be played in Vegeta for sure. This is gonna be played in Gohan probably to go from 5 to 4 so they don't get locked. This is the cheapest and easiest and most efficient life taker that you can play without downside in green.
This is
Yeah,
really good.
I agree with Cody completely on that. Barring the secret rare, I think this is the best green card in the set, just because like it's generic, where everything else so far has been Goku only, so everyone is able to play this. Like this is a great card.
And Bulma finds it.
Yeah, Bulma can find it too. This is
really
a very good card.
Yeah.
This is like my favorite card in the set. For green.
Okay, great.
For green.
I love it. Okay, yeah, this is really good. Yardratian. All right, 2-drop, 15k, 10k combo, blocker. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. There's so many life takers in green now. Okay.
Yeah, not hurting for those anymore.
Yeah, this is fine. It's
Yeah,
not
I think-
Planet Namek because it's a Yardrat, but
It's like knees, but it's optional life take, and lost 5k combo power to make it optional. So that's kind of cool, I guess.
no, it lost 5k.
Or
power.
5k, it lost 5k power, yeah,
Yeah.
to make it optional. But it's like fine. I think that's a fine trade to make something optional. Yeah, it's fine.
This is decent.
Yeah, I think it's a good card. It's better than the nail. It covers the same role as he does, except instead of Guardian Guru, it's a life taker, which I think has more value.
Yeah,
It absolutely has more value.
yeah, definitely. We got Destructo Disc. 1-drop extra. Activate battle your turn. Your cards that are in a battle get plus 20k power for the battle. Then, if your life is at 2 or less, those cards gain critical for the battle. Ooh.
Yep, this makes
This
Goku's...
is great. This is really good. Okay, I like this a lot.
Yeah, your Goku is swinging for 65k double crit as early as turn 4.
Yeah, this card seems really strong.
It's really nasty.
This is like C+. This is a really good extra. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I'm good with C+. You're probably not going to see this in decks like that aren't Goku very often.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely going to be played in Goku.
We got what's up?
I was gonna say I do see a world where like if you're at the point where you're going for game and you're playing the 6-cost androids, you could dump this on it and then restand it with the Jiro to get 2 double strikes in 1 turn. Like there's some funny things you could do with this card in other decks, but other than that, it is definitely a Goku card. I do see a world where people do run it as like a 2 of, as like a if it happens it happens kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it. Next card, unlock ability, 5-drop, common. Activate main, choose up to 1 battle card in your battle area, gets plus 15k power for the turn. Then if your life is at 1, add the top 2 cards of your deck to your life. Okay, so this is free with Super Kami Guru, right?
This is free with Super Kami Guru and 6-drop Piccolo.
Right. Okay. Yes. This is not I don't know. Like I don't like having just like these 5-drops in my deck that like don't have any combo power. But like if you get the Wombo combo, it's pretty good. Otherwise though, they just like feel dead.
Imagine a world, right, where you're at 1 life. Okay, just hear me. You're at 1 life.
Sure.
You activate Piccolo on the board because they don't kill it. Because if they kill it, it heals you.
Mm-hmm.
You activate this, right? You go to 3, then you pay 6 and play Heal Han. Your opponent would scoop.
Probably.
They would just scoop because you just went from 1 to 4.
Probably, yeah. All
I
right,
didn't know how to think of
I'm
this
in.
card.
B+.
Yeah, Cody convinced me.
Wow, dude, B+, dude. Hold up. Wait a minute. No.
For real though.
I'm
This is probably just like a C. C.
I'm
maybe
giving it a
C
C,
minus.
yeah. I'm giving it a C.
Okay.
I didn't know what to think about it, and then Cody, he showed me the vision there. I'm like, that's pretty funny, going from 1 to 4. I can dig that.
Yeah, I like it. Training at 100 Gs. 3-drop. Activate main, draw 1 card, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay. Then, if your life is 2 or less, play up to 1 Son Goku, cost of 3 or less from your hand. This plays the secret rare, right?
It can
Yep.
play the secret rare, yes, as long as it takes you from 3 to 2. So, but basically, I mean, it has to. But you play this, you draw a card, you pick up a life, you go to 2, you play the secret rare, and then you basically, this is basically drawing 2 and playing the secret rare. It's the best way
We
to
haven't
explain
gotten
it.
to the secret rare yet, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Vegeta we just looked at, but for 1 more energy, and it produces the card you're trying to play.
Yep. I think this is pretty decent in Goku.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
kind of like it. Yeah.
There's
It's quite good.
also a world where Vegeta can play this if he's on 3 to play out the secret rare.
Mhm.
Like I could see him playing it as like a 2 of to do that. On that note, Vegeta can't play the secret rare off of his ability. Kind of an important thing to note since we're talking about it, because I know that may get brought up. The secret rare is not a Saiyan only trait.
Okay.
Tragic.
We got Dr. Brief's Spaceship next. So 1 drop. Saiyan. Activate main if your leader is Son Goku and your life is at 2 or less. Draw 2 cards. Okay. So this is just Muffin Butt.
Yeah, it's just one mana draw 2, and then
Love it.
yeah, it's a Saiyan. I have never seen a spaceship as a Saiyan before,
Not
but
sure
you know,
why
hey, here we are.
Dr. Brief Spaceship is a Saiyan. I mean, because he made it
Yeah.
out of the Saiyan ship, but still, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
Very weird.
I think that's the silliest thing about the card, but it's actually a decent card. I don't like playing it personally because like you'll get them early and you'll feel really bad, but the second you get to 2, you have this huge power spike where you just draw like 8 cards and it's sick. But yeah, I don't know. I think that this I see a lot of people playing it, and I'd rather just be playing stuff like the Vegeta.
Yeah, I'm not really into this.
I think this card is definitely good though. I think it's like a C minus, C. Fine for this deck. It's fine.
Yeah, because the leader doesn't draw on his own. Like anything that helps him draw is just gonna be good.
Okay. I'm still like, I kind of just want to give this like a D plus. I don't really like it. This is not a card I would probably ever put in my deck.
It's fine because you're gonna have 7 energy and you're only ever paying 3 for something.
Sure. They just feel really
So it's
dead
like-
early.
This is like just a significantly better cantrip as the game goes. I guess is the way to look at it.
I guess.
This just replaces a cantrip and then just draws 2 cards.
Again, I'd probably just rather play the cantrip.
Yeah, I probably would too, but that's like that's the logic, quote unquote, with this
Sure.
card for people.
Sure.
It's fine. It's playable.
Okay. I guess this could be pretty decent if you're playing Roshi, because you could just like put this in your energy, play Roshi, pick it up later. I don't know.
Mhm.
All right, full power, 2 drop, rare. Activate main if your life is at 2 or less. Choose up to 2 battle cards with cost 4 or less in your opponent's battle area and kill them. Okay, that's something.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like a C. 2 energy KO 2 4s is decent.
I wish the conditions were different though, so everyone else could play it, because green could use some mid-game removal. I wouldn't like this card as like a 2 cost if it was more generic, but if green would just get like a 4 cost with this effect and then they have to ditch an energy, I think that would help the color out a lot.
I think a 3 drop that says if you're awakened, you do it. I think that would be fine.
I think even one that just was like a 3 drop instead if you had 6 or more energy.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree with you, Drumlin. Green kind of needs something like this, but I don't know if this is it.
It is for Goku, let me tell you.
Well, yeah. Well, right. It seems really good in that deck. I just don't know how many extras we really want to be playing. Because like we're probably playing Destructo Disc, we're probably playing Training at 100 Gs or something like that. Probably playing some of these, maybe playing some Meteors. Like this seems like a lot.
It's fine when you like always have energy up though. You'll see what I mean when you
Okay.
actually play the deck. You'll just like always have energy up to do stuff with.
Yeah, I'll just have to try it. What did we give it? Drumlin, what'd you give it?
It's a fine card. It's about a C.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a C.
All right, same. All right, on to SRs. We got Kriller. This is a 2-drop 20k 5k combo. On play, add 1 card life to your hand. When KO'd, add up to 1 card from your hand to your energy in rest mode. Okay.
Remember what I said about Pansy earlier? This card kind of the same thing.
Really?
Your opponent really just does not want to remove this, so it lets you really get aggressive on people and just start hitting them. And that's kind of a thing you want, because the more damage you do early, the better your secret rare kill shot is.
Okay.
You really can just beat people up with this deck. You're gonna go like, there's gonna be very common you play this, and then from this you go into Nappa, and then from Nappa you're playing like a secret rare. Like that is a very common play line.
Okay, cool. I like this. Okay.
Yeah, I really like this card too. 2-cost Self Awakener. That alone is great. 20k stat line. It can fight into board when you would be playing this card. It can also swing for lethal into anything that isn't a 25k leader. And they're going to want to play around the when KO'd. In the green mirror, there is just outright no good way to get rid of this, because they KO it, you get an energy. They warm greeting it, it goes to energy. So if you're playing this in green and your opponent isn't, you just punish them hard for that.
Oh, okay, interesting. I mean, hearing that, I feel like this is like pretty solid B-. I think this is pretty good.
Yeah, I can go with a B-. It's just a really good card. I think a lot of green decks are gonna play this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat. B-, B. It's a good card that demands hard removal.
All right, next we have Son Gohan Youth, 20k 3-drop. On play, choose one. If your life is 2 or less, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Or just any. Wow, it kills any card.
Kills anything. Mm-hmm.
Or add 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose up to 1 battle card 3 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. This is really good.
Yeah, it's a really good card.
This card's great. I love it.
Huge payoff for.
This is really good.
Yeah, I'm good with a B.
Wow.
Yeah, I
can't wait
think
to play
it's
this.
a good card. I think it would have been fine if it had 5k combo power, though. I get why it doesn't. Like, it is really strong, but green already runs a lot of zeros.
You make up for it with meteors and everything.
That is true.
This deck is not struggling to not die, I can assure you.
Okay.
Also, having more zeros sometimes makes it really easy to pitch for your leader.
Good to know. Last card, we got our secret rare. We got a 7-drop Son Goku, 45k, no combo power, with double strike and permanent if your life is at 2 or less and you don't have a Son Goku with a cost of 7 in your battle area. Reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 4. This card is nuts.
Imagine getting this down right on turn 3. There is no way to answer this off the top of my head. I think the only answer to this,
how are you
like
at 2
to just
life on
outright
turn 3?
remove it.
Does that happen?
I mean, I haven't really had it happen on 3. Usually it's like turn 4, turn 5.
Okay.
But
It depends on your opponent's self-awakeners. Like, if they're swinging into you and you have like 3 Murrays and the training to 100, you can make it happen. It's not likely, but if that does happen, you probably just win.
Okay.
Like, there's no way to answer this at that point.
This seems great.
oh yeah, well, as Gogeta, I just pay 1 and put Para Brothers on the board and laugh at you.
Yeah, that would
I
do it,
guess.
but it doesn't remove it.
But yeah, this is a really good card. I don't
This
really
is an
see a
A.
lot of non-green
by the way.
Goku decks.
Mhm.
Non-Goku decks really running this because the condition is really hard to get, but it is very good. Like, maybe you play this as like a revenge killer in like 1 or 2 decks here and there. I don't know, but in Goku, it's fantastic. It's an insanely good card.
Yeah,
This card
it
is like
seems insane.
crafted for that deck. Yeah, this is definitely an A.
It's almost exclusively Goku. Again, Vegeta can play it because he wants to stay at the 5 energy, so it's something he can play. But again, not off his leader ability, but he is able to play it. So I could see him running it as 2 of.
I don't
Yeah,
see
you
that.
could just pay 3 for it, then break an energy, play another 3-drop.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really
It seems
it's hard to say whether or not. It's hard to, because you don't want to go to 2 in that deck. Like, you
No,
really,
you
you
don't.
just don't.
Yeah, you want to be closing the game at 2, but if you're there, if your opponent fails to kill you, they put you to 2, you have this as an option.
He's already got a double striker that has combo power. He's fine.
True. All right. Thank you all for watching. Those are all the green cards. Thank you to both Cody and Drumlin for being in the video. Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Yeah, thanks for
Drumlin.
having me.
Drumlin, where can everyone find you at?
I'm just Drumlin the Dwarf on Twitch and YouTube.
Wonderful. Thanks again. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.